Ich bin heute hier in Nüni in Altstetten, ein wunderbares Restaurant mit Betriebsleiter Giorgos. Thank you for having me. I'm glad that I can be here.
Thank you for being here.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? What is your job? How long have you been a part of Nüni? Your responsibilities and everything you do here.
I am actually I'm Giorgos. I have a Greek name, so it's quite hard to pronounce. So in that case, I'm George. I'm coming from Greece. I've been here in Switzerland the last 8 years, and I'm a part of Nüni the last year. I joined last January, and yeah, as you say here, I'm the Betriebsleiter. Responsibilities are to make Nüni like running smoothly from the start till the end, like through orders, staff, communication, customer service, and everything what comes together.
Mm-hmm. So, after latest, I mean, if you've visited yourself Nüni or you've read Google reviews, it's a reoccurring theme that you guys just have outstanding and great customer service, which is always a pleasure to come here, besides the food, but also to just have great service. How would you define good customer service? What makes customer service good or outstanding?
It's a quite tricky question because actually you need to always identify like what kind of customers you have and how you should react to the people. There are people like that they're coming here, they need their peace either for a meeting or like they're not in the mood or whatever. So of course like a good customer service is just being attentive, keeping them happy and let them in peace. There are other people that they're coming here just to enjoy their time, like their evening, maybe it's a couple of friends or whatever. And then you need, of course, to entertain the people. You need to be a part of the night, because I believe that our job is offering experiences. So when somebody's coming, he needs to get the experience that he's expecting. When people are coming to enjoy, you need to make them enjoy. And for gastronomy, I think you need to be a good host.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. And how is it important for you as a restaurant, to perform good customer service? And how has that been important for the success of Nüni?
Important thing, like the customer service, it is a part of our job. We are doing a customer service. You are being live in front of the people. You are the front of the house. And that's what the people expect to get from us.
Mm-hmm. And how do you, as the Betriebsleiter and the boss, make sure that all of your staff perform good customer service? Because it's something you also have to make sure that they do as your job and as the boss.
Definitely. I treat this more as with my Greek mentality. Mm-hmm. Because depends on every culture how it is, but there are other cultures or kind of gastronomy of hospitality that they want the formal service, that you need to keep some specific standards. I believe, as I said, that you need to offer good experience. So it's not the first priority serving from the right or serving with a serviette here, mm-hmm. or whatever. I always encourage myself being themselves, so they feel free, they feel comfortable, they feel like home. So, and they are always attentive to their customers. Mm-hmm. So this is the most important thing for me and what I'm always pushing my staff to. Just being in the south, being in the middle of the place, keep people and always pay attention to what people need in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, I think authenticity is a key word in your answer.
Exactly.
And with that, do you think good customer service is something that can be learned, or is it a skill that some people are just born with and others not?
It's definitely a part of it can be learned. I think that everybody should try to work in hospitality. Everybody should go through this thing at least for a couple of shifts to understand what it takes for a good customer service in hospitality. As I said, a part of it can be definitely be learned, but to be for real a host, to get joy by serving people, I'll put it out like that, you need to have it also inside you.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And so, I think it's easy if you have nice clients who are also willing, but sometimes you said you also have to read people what they want. Either way, even with great customer service, you will always have clients who tend to maybe be a little high demanding or problematic. What are your tips?
Heard that too.
Yeah, it's part of it. It really is. What are your tips on how to deal with those kind of customers?
Yeah, you don't need always to deal with situations. You know what I mean? When you see grumpy people that they're not in the mood or they have a bad day, you don't need to make it worse for them. Like definitely you do the best what you can. At the end of the day, you did your best what you could.
And with that, especially in German, there's a saying that Kunde ist König, as in, you know, the customer is always right. Do you agree with that?
Nah.
How come?
Nah, you cannot say that. You don't say this in any job. How can you say it in hospitality? Like every job has its own standards. Every job has different expectations from the staff and from the customers as well. So how can you say that everybody is right except of you? Like, and I think that you need to keep a standard, you need to keep standards in your place so people respect you. Because otherwise, you know, like, I don't want to say this in front of camera, but we have a bad expression in Greek what we say that it's, you cannot be for everybody. So as I said, it's not everybody right. You need to treat everybody with respect, definitely. And then, yeah, you keep the standards of your staff, of your restaurant, of your quality, what you're offering.
Yeah, I think that's really important, as you said, with also respect. In the end, it's also a type of relationship that you have, like customer and server, you know, but it's like, it's an equal relationship with me. And it's like, I give you respect and you give me, because I think it's kind of is dehumanizing if you say that.
You see, like you mentioned so many times customer service, this key word. So many jobs have customer service. A bank has customer service. An insurance company has customer service. All of like so many different like categories. But every job has its own standards, and nobody says a customer is a king or like every guest is right. So how can you say this for this job?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like if you have it inside. You just said that you wanna make people happy. You're being happy by serving people and make them happy. So you need to treat it also with respect, because we see it as a career. It's not just an opportunity just to get some more money or just you know, spend the summer or whatever. Some people, they get it as a job, as a career. So it's a respect from both ways.
You mentioned also earlier that, you know, depending, you know, when reading the people, different cultures, you, as you mentioned, you're from Greece, you've also worked there. Have there been differences that you noticed in customer service, or maybe more like the cultural mentality around customer service?
Cultural differences, of course. Like we say that, and this I believe it, like, that Greeks, we have more this inside as the Gastgeber. Definitely, like in other places, in Switzerland, I've seen it also a lot, that they have a lot the standards of hospitality, like how you have to serve and all of this stuff. But we're not being taught like that. We're being taught to be with people and making like nice memories for them and for us, because we enjoy the work. After that, I really believe there are cultural differences, but yeah, every way works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody has his way, and many different. There is not, and this is what we love about our job. It's not a specific way that you can say only like this. You can be a good waiter, server, or whatever. There are many different ways. If you express yourself and people are being happy with that, then you do it right.
Wonderful. And so, do you believe also, like now back in Switzerland, that customers value the quality of the food more than the service? Or if you think about it, if you have really bad food, do you think great customer service can save it, or that good food can save bad customer service?
It goes both ways. I think that definitely, like, the one side can save the other one. Maybe if the service has a bad day, the food can save it, the kitchen, let's say. Also the opposite way. But to have an exceptional experience, to do like your job properly, you need to have a combination. That's why it's a teamwork, it's a team job. Nobody can say that I'm carrying the whole restaurant, I'm doing the whole work, I'm the face of the business or whatever. It takes a lot for a great experience for the people and for a successful restaurant. So it needs to start from the greeting till the good night or the goodbye or whatever. So it goes about food, service, smile, definitely, attitude, it's everything.
And so, just to wrap everything up, what is it that you love most about your job?
It's every day something different. You know, like even though we're being on the same place, doing the same thing, almost the same thing, but it's every day a different experience. You never know, like, is it gonna be busy or not? What kind of customers you will have? What kind of groups you have? Every day you have different people with different expectations. So it's always interesting. You can never come here and say, here we go again. But you need to have it inside you, as I said. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's other people that they don't do it with heart. So definitely they will go and say, again, we're here to serve. But you greet different people. You have different conversations. So it's every day beautiful.
Yeah,
the exchange with the people. Sorry for interrupting.
No, go
The
ahead.
exchange with the people.
Yeah, that's really, I think, again, of being authentic. And you can also, as a customer, like I've eaten here multiple times and always enjoy it because one, the food is really good, but also it's just such a like authentic, friendly experience with everyone who works here. I mean, with you, but also with your waiter staff. It really is something that you can tell, and I really appreciate about Nüni. So, we talked about it. You're Greek, and now we also have a Greek Mediterranean menu, which is also absolutely delicious. So there are a few items on the menu which might be hard to pronounce if you don't speak Greek. I think, as you said, customer service is also about understanding people. So I'm going to read Greek words and short sentences. I do not speak Greek. I have no idea how to pronounce things in Greek. And the idea is that you have to guess what I'm saying and what the actual meaning is. So number 1. Ένα θερμό καλωσόρισμα.
Ένα θερμό καλωσόρισμα.
Exactly.
It's a warm welcome.
Exactly.
You did well.
Okay, you understood me. I'm glad. Okay, so we'll go on to the next term. Εξυπηρέτηση πελατών.
Yeah. Εξυπηρέτηση πελατών. It's customer service.
Exactly.
You need to work on your tones, but otherwise...
Okay, you understand me. I'm glad. So, spanakopitakia.
Perfect. That's on the new menu as well.
Exactly.
So that's a traditional like spinach pie.
Very delicious.
Delicious. Κολοκυθοκεφτέδες. Say it again. Try again. You have to work it. You have to do that.
So many
Κολοκυθοκεφτέδες.
Kolikothopeketetes.
Almost.
One ear.
Zucchini fritters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also on the menu, also delicious. This I find very important, and this one I really need to learn. Περισσότερο uso παρακαλώ.
Exactly. Περισσότερο uso παρακαλώ. Mer uso παρακαλώ. More, sorry. More uso παρακαλώ. Yeah.
More uso, please. Exactly. Okay, and now this last one. It's a little bit longer. O papia sapani se fage paxia pafi. Yante papai fagas paya paki.
Say again. Say again.
O papia sapani e fage paxia pafi. Yati papai fagas paya paki.
So that's a, how do you say, tongue twister?
A tongue twister,
yeah,
exactly.
That's a tongue twister, which goes, ο παπάς ο παχής έφαγε παχιά φακή. Ο παπάς ο παχής έφαγε παχιά φακή. Γιατί παπά παχή έφαγες παχιά φακή?
Yeah, it sounds more like a tongue twister.
Yeah. You don't want the translation to that? Doesn't make sense.
The translation would be, for anyone curious, the fat priest ate thick lentils. Why, fat priest, did you eat thick lentils?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So I think I will give up my Greek.
Yes. Let's stick to the uso.
I'll stick with uso and eating Greek food,
Yes.
and we'll leave everything else to you guys. But
You did well. You did well.
Thank you. You understood most of it, so I'm glad. Anyways, thank you so much for your time,
Thank you for being here.
everyone who now feels like getting great customer service and great Greek Mediterranean food. Reserve your table now for Nüni, and Giorgos and his team will be happy to welcome you.
We'll be always here and looking forward to greet all of you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.